of trying to do two things at once. Nope, that was the wrong button. All right, almost ready.
You could buy the Global Palace in the south of France.
All right, so I have two cans. So we're going to go through slides 2, 3, 4, and 5 today. We're going to start with that. Slide 2 and slide 4 are recording things that you observe with these two cans. This is the dry one. So I don't know how well you can see. There you go. We got a burner. The starter likes to keep going. I'm going to put the burner on low. I don't know if anyone's going along with me because I just did the spotlight, but if so, first can's going on dry, as is empty. I don't know how well you can see, but there you go. Open can. No contents. So the idea is we're just going to heat it up for a while. Don't know how hot it's going to get, how quickly, but we're going to watch. If you see anything coming up the top, there's a plastic lining inside these soda cans, so that's burning. That's too far. This one's kind of quick. So for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to say time 1 or initial case is right before I put it into the ice, and time 2 is after anything else happens. So right now we're before time 1. So don't label anything as varying yet, unless you have some really good ideas of what's about to happen. What am I forgetting? I don't know what I'm forgetting. Not going to worry about it. Okay. All right. I think we're about ready. This one heats up in about 30 seconds to a minute. So I'm just going to take this. Yeah, water's cold. You grab it at the bottom and you turn it upside down into the cold water. So that's probably information for you. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. Dropped it. That's clumsy. Let's give it another 10, 15 seconds to heat back up to where it was. I still see some smoke coming out the top. I don't know how well you can see the vapors. Of course he is. There we go. All right. So take 2 on this one. Here we go. So again, now we're transitioning into time 2. I am leaving this for a second just to make sure anything that's going to happen happens. And I'm going to take this back up out of the ice water. Maybe worth observing. Seems like a lot of water was in there. In comparison, if you just take one that's cooled down at room temperature, nice and open, see, it really doesn't take the same amount of water up. Actually, I don't need this. I burnt the lining. For our second can here, our burner's still on. For our second can here, we're going to add back a tiny amount of water. This isn't seltzer. Yeah. Let's say you're filled up to about here. So not a lot at all, because the idea is we don't want liquid water. We want boiling water. So I'm going to let that heat for a while. Record anything you think you need to on slide 2. And then if you're done with that, you can get to slide 4. We're going to go into breakout rooms and after this and try and figure out what's going on, filling in slides 3 and 5. What's nice about this one is you get a lot of indications that you're close because the water on the bottom starts snapping, crackling, and popping, and you do get steam coming out the top. This time, if you see stuff coming out the top, it's good. Probably good to mention if you're doing this at home, it is fire. So like hair tie back, don't get directly over the flame, roll up your sleeves if they're there. You don't want to catch anything on fire. Basically all the precautions you would take if you were cooking. Well, no, it shouldn't explode, right? Because the top's open. So it's not a sealed container. But you can hear it. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. I have this kitchen here, plenty of things I could do. One of the things I can help you. You can't always see the steam coming out, but it's really easy to see the steam if you trap it in something. So any glass, doesn't have to be a wine glass, but if you put it over the top, you see it fog up right away. So there's a ton of water vapor in there. It's just starting to come out. You want to see it actually coming out. I mean, we have evidence that it's coming out, but you want to see the steam coming out. Pretty much, yeah. So there you go. You can kind of see the steam coming up. I can see it on my screen at least. So that's a good sign that we're ready to go. So again, I'm going to try and be better about this, but we're grabbing at the bottom, we're flipping it upside down into the ice water. So make any observations as I do this. Wasn't supposed to bounce. I think it's done what it's supposed to. Seems like it picked up a good amount of water. It's never bounced before. All right. I'm going to close down things up here. I'm going to head down in a second.